Hello everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I'm trying to be quiet because, of course, my dad's in the next room asleep. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I still have to go to work. I work from 6 to 2 today. I got to see Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And honestly, I was kind of let down by it because it was kind of predictable. And yeah, I love slapstick, don't get me wrong, but there were just some moments that were just kind of over the top for me. Yeah, this is coming from a person who actually likes slapstick, and it was kind of trying too hard, I think. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best movie I've seen. I think that The Equalizer is the best movie I've seen so far this year. I haven't seen Maze Runner, but I don't know if I'll be seeing that or not. Finances are kind of tight at the moment, so we have to watch our pennies, and unfortunately I might have to wait until it comes out on DVD, but it'll be alright. The plot's fairly simple enough, and it follows a said pattern, and it's very predictable. Unfortunately, it falls into the whole, oh, I know what's going to happen next, and I knew this was going to happen, I knew that was going to happen. You don't really have to engage your prefrontal cortex all that much, because it just follows the logic of Murphy's Law. Now granted, it is funny, and Steve Carell is hysterical, as usual. Jennifer Garner is also very funny. I've never seen her in a comedy before, but she fits in, and the children who played their roles did a sensational job. Now Alexander, God forgive me for this, but he spoke with a lisp, so he reminded me of Solix from Homestuck. I thought, so cute, and I don't know, it's just, he just reminded me of Solix the entire time, so I was giggling in my own way, and other people are like, why is she laughing at that? Because I am into Homestuck, that's why you would never understand, but there's so many things that could be done with this particular idea. I mean, it worked really well with the internship, which I don't know if Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, well, I don't know if Vince Vaughn is a fan, but just the way it was written and some of the characters, I thought they have to read Homestuck. I mean, it's just, you've probably seen my review of it, and it just so many things, how the characters act, especially the main villain. He looks exactly like Aridin, and it's just you love to hate him. Don't get me wrong, because Aridin is actually one of my favorite characters in Homestuck, but anywho, this little kid who plays Alexander, he reminds me so much of Solix, it's not even funny. And his brother, I don't know if I would say he would be Carcat, or the sister would probably be Tavros, because she's dressed up like Peter Pan, so that's the only reason I say that, because that's in the comic. And they do a version of Peter Pan on stage. She gets drunk on cough syrup. That part's actually funny. I'm not sure how I would characterize all the characters, honestly. The driver's ed instructor, I would have to say she's Vriska. Yeah, God forgive me, but she just reminds me of her. Just like, she manipulates him into taking the phone when he's taking his driver's test, and then she tells him to put the phone down. I thought, it's Vriska right there. And it's just, yeah, you see where I'm going with this, but I'm sorry, I just can't help it sometimes. As far as movies are concerned, I give it 3 out of 5. I mean, it's a good film, but it's not solid enough for me to give it a 5-star. I'll give it a thumb up. I did enjoy it. It was entertaining. It wasn't the best movie I've seen all year, and it follows this pattern that you know what's going to happen next, and you're not really surprised when it does. You think, oh yeah, bad luck for them. But you know, it teaches a good lesson. It's despite the bumps and bruises and detours of life, the Cooper family, they stick together and they pull it out in the end. And I'm not going to say how, but you know, spoiler alert. But anyway, it's fairly good. It's an okay film. I'm not going to say it's the ultimate best film ever. But otherwise than that, it's okay. It's not half bad.